She's a witch.
And they shall speak truths and whisper secrets, and you will know them by their crafts.
What are you talking about?
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
I knew it. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today let's watch another episode of Firefly, Season 1, Episode 5, called Safe. I don't really have much to say about it. We've been all said everything there is to say on the comments. We've been talking about it so much. But, so, why don't we just get in it? I don't have no idea what this one is. Actually, I heard someone say this one it focuses a little bit more on the Western aspect of the Western space Western. But that's all I know, if that's even true. We will judge after we watch.
We got outflanked by the independent squad, and we're never gonna make it back to our platoon. We need to resort to cannibalism.
That was fast. Don't we have rations or anything?
They got lost. We're gonna have to eat them in. That's wrong.
It's from the book, River.
No, the book is wrong. This whole conclusion is fallacious.
So, how'd the independents cut us off?
They were using dinosaurs.
Jen taught a way.
Language, young man.
Sorry, Dad. The independents attacked us with dinosaurs.
Simon lost his head in the heat of battle.
If I had a dedicated source box, it wouldn't short out. I lost half my essay.
Yes, and you'd have access to any Tien Chia De that filtered in from the cortex. I absolutely forbid it.
Dad.
Dad!
I will not have it in my house. But since your mother's already ordered you one, I guess I should give up the fantasy that this is my house.
Are you kidding?
You will repay me by becoming a brilliant doctor. That's the deal. Dedicated source box, brilliant doctor.
When do I?
Many years. Now, do you think it's possible for you two geniuses to give your tired old dad a couple minutes quiet?
No! No, I don't want to die!
Aww.
It's okay. You can't just dig into me, shove 20 needles in my eyes, and ask me what I see.
No test today.
No reading tests. Stupid son of a bitch dressed me up like a Goram doll.
No tests, no shots. I'm just gonna give you a smoother settle. River!
No, bad days when someone's yelling spooks the cattle. You ever see cattle stampede when they got no place to run? It's kind of like a meat grinder. And they'd lose us half our herd.
She hasn't got anywhere near the cattle.
No, but in case you hadn't noticed, her voice kind of carries. As soon as we unload, she can holler until our ears bleed. Although I would take it as a kindness if she didn't.
Human body can be drained of blood in 8.6 seconds given adequate vacuuming systems.
See, morbid and creepifying, I got no problem with. Long as she does it quiet like.
I have no idea what'll set her off.
And I'm not your Goran babysitter either. Gag her if you have to.
Morbid and creepifying, I don't have a problem with. As long as she does it quietly.
Fancy vessels such as that don't land here unless they got something to sell. If it happens to be something we need, we take it.
Jesus.
Take my love, take my
Oh,
take me where I cannot stand.
About time you broke in them British shoes.
They walk just as easy if you lead them.
I like smacking them.
Jay.
Hope this corral's strong enough to hold them. Shepherd's a purely figurative title, you know.
Little soul, big world.
River.
Battle on the ship 3 weeks, she don't go near him. Suddenly we're on Jan Ying and she's got a driving knee to commune with the beast.
They weren't cows inside. They were waiting to be, but they forgot. Now they see sky and they remember what they are.
Is it bad that what she said makes perfect sense to me?
It did make perfect sense.
She didn't mean any harm.
I never figured she did, but when a man engages in clandestine dealings, he has his preference for things being smooth. She makes things not be smooth.
I'm very sorry if she tipped off anyone about your cunningly concealed herd of cows.
I'm starting to think you got a little too much time on your hands, Doctor. Now, why don't you take your sister for a little walk?
Probably best we stay close. Alliance has us marked as fugitives.
Closest alliance is the cruiser Magellan, hours out from here, and I promise you, they ain't coming to a backwater like Janya.
Still, I'm not sure it's such a wise suggestion.
Might not want to mistake it for a suggestion. Don't worry. We won't leave without you.
You think this would make a nice gift? A gift? For whom? I just kind of like it. It's rich, you know? Oh, for
for Simon.
I didn't say that.
Ew.
Doing a very good job of hiding your interest.
He's just so sly. You just want to take a bite out of him all over, you know?
Careful.
Morning, you two.
Don't usually see you two out and about flying outside.
Can't wait.
Yeah, we're trying something different. Be careful with that. That's what is that?
That's a post holer. You dig holes.
Post hole digger.
Posts.
It's dirty and sharp.
Dirty and sharp. Oh, please.
Prairie. Good God, they're asking money for this crap.
Hard to believe, ain't it? Glad you're out. Give you a chance to have a little fun.
It's fun being forced to the ass end of the galaxy to get to live on a piece of losso, eat molded protein, and be bullied around by our Pien Jojo Cha Ren of a captain.
Serenity ain't Lissa.
I didn't mean.
Yeah, you did. You meant everything you just said.
Well, no. Actually, I was being ironic. So, in the strictest sense,
You were
I didn't.
being mean, is what. And if that's what you think of this life, then you can't think much of them that choose it, can you?
Aww.
River.
Thought he was doting on her a little too much, but turns his eye for 1 second. She's out of there.
Hey, there was an idea regarding beagles. They have smallish droppings.
I believe so, sir.
Those don't look like real cow patties.
Attractive animals, ain't they?
They ain't well fed. Scrawny.
Hey, Hua, milk and hay 3 times a day. Fed to them by beautiful women.
20 ahead.
That's an amusing figure. In light of you already agreed on 30 with Badger.
That's before we've seen them. They're atrophied. Standing around on a ship for near a month.
My comprehension is less muscle, more tender than meat. 30.
Problem?
No. About a minute from now, we'll agree on 25.
Seem a mite jumpy to you?
What happened to River?
Morning, officers.
Oh, that's not suspicious.
We can go to 25.
Well, we'll be taking a loss, but you seem like clean and virtuous boys. Done.
Marcus and Nathaniel Crane, you are both wanted in connection to the illegal killing of Rance Durbin. You are bound by law to stand down.
You know, I'm starting to find this whole planet very uninviting.
Me too. Wow, that was weird. Yeah, channel it. You could channel the Brit.
We have ourselves a situation.
Who are you?
Just a bystander?
This your beef?
No, sir. You're looking at the proper owners right there.
I'd like to see some paper on that cattle. Here we go. It never goes smooth.
How come it never goes smooth?
It's great, but I have no idea what's going on in this fight. What? No way. Uh-oh. What in the hell is going on in this episode? Shepard's dying. Doc got abducted.
Stay with me, Shepard.
She's Irish dancing.
Afraid I might be needing a preacher.
That's good. You lie there and be ironical. Stretcher.
You just allow there to be ironical.
Of course, you got what they came here for.
You get the cash?
What's going on? Oh, God. Shepard. Shepard, can you hear me? Oh, God. He ain't breathing.
What's the problem? I don't want to kill Shep.
He ain't dead. Wash, I want you to go to town, see if you can find that Ginseng Young, the doctor.
Where are we going?
Oh, these assholes.
It's ransom you want. I can arrange
something. No talking!
You don't understand! My sister!
Your sister is fine, Simon.
She's not fine. Didn't you look at the letters? Look at the letters.
Ooh, flashback.
I'm looking at letters.
Some of these words, they're misspelled. She started correcting my spelling when she was 3. She's trying to tell us something. I think there's a code.
Code?
Yes.
I always thought it was River who was lost without her big brother. Now I'm beginning to wonder if it isn't the other way around.
Did you have a good time at the Darbanville's ball this year? River thought it was duller than last year. But since we don't know anybody named Darbanville, I'm having trouble judging. Did you even read these?
Well, of course I did.
It's one of her silly games. You two are always playing.
What?
She's trying to tell us something that somebody doesn't want her to say.
This is paranoid. If they heard you talking like this at the hospital, it could affect your entire future.
Maybe the parents are in on
About
it.
my future.
You're a surgeon in one of the best hospitals in Capital City. You're gonna throw all that away? Everything you've worked for your whole life?
Being a doctor means more to you than just the position. I know that.
A few months' time, you'll turn around and there she'll be. And nothing is going to keep you two apart for long.
Yeah, I think the parents are in on it.
No. Oh, no.
Found you.
Go!
Where's the doctor? Why isn't he with you?
He wasn't in town.
Probably saw them cops turn tail.
Doctor could be called a lot of things. Coward wouldn't be one of them, though. Looks like maybe they got snatched.
Kidnapped?
Settlers up in the hills take people sometimes. And now they got themselves a doctor. And we don't. We're going.
Well, what are you doing? What about Simon and River?
Forget them. We already lost 2 people today. If I can help it, we won't lose a 3rd. Wash, get us in the air.
Why can't you just abandon Simon and River?
It'll be okay. They'll find us. Once the captain realizes what happened, they'll come.
Nope.
See there? No one's coming for you. You just keep moving.
I can't believe Mal just left him so quickly like that.
That bad. Battle wounds are nothing new to me, preacher. I've seen men live with a dozen holes in them this size. Where's the doctor? We don't make him hurry for the little stuff. You could hurry.
Mal, you know where you can find a doctor. You know exactly.
Nara, he was dumb enough to get himself grabbed in broad daylight.
I'm not talking about Simon. I'm talking about medical facilities.
That's not an option.
He's dying. And we need a doctor now.
What's she talking about?
Got ourselves a doctor.
How do they know he's a doctor?
They brought home a doctor.
Dear Diary, today I was pompous and my sister was crazy. Today we were kidnapped by hill folk, never to be seen again. It was the best day ever. Now we're talking. Amazing we kept him this long.
James just looting their shit. I predict that at the end, the doctor will be back. Jane will walk in with his shirt on.
He did this for me once. How's he doing?
Cleaned it out, wrapped it up. Best I could do.
But we're headed for help. Right?
Captain will come up with a plan.
We left them back there.
Yeah.
Don't seem right.
I'm with you, Callie. Oh. Going to the feds?
Alliance Cruiser Magellan, this is Firefly Transport Serenity, requesting permission for docking.
That's pretty risky.
I got your doctor.
Praise the Lord. What's your name?
Simon.
Just sit down. Over there.
River might have healing powers.
Is there a sickness here?
Nothing is special. Just people get sick or injured. Sometimes.
Sometimes you need a doctor.
You sanguine about the kind of reception we're apt to receive on an Alliance ship?
Absolutely. What's sanguine mean?
Sanguine. Hopeful. Plus, point of interest. It also means bloody.
Well, that pretty much covers all the options, don't it? We're requesting aid. No other purpose. We're a supply ship. Freelance. Had an accident this morning. Crewman got hurt.
We need medical help.
Fast to be better than slow.
Official seal's out of date, Captain Harbatkin.
We ain't been through a checkpoint in a while, sir. You gonna see to my man?
We aren't an emergency facility, Captain. Our services aren't available simply to anyone.
My ident.
Can you get some Shepherd backstory?
Get this man to the infirmary at once.
What? Wonder what his deal is.
She's not quite right, is she?
She's been through some trauma.
She won't get a good conversation out of Ruby, I can tell you that much. That little girl's mute.
Was she born deaf?
No, she was fine until 2 years ago when she stopped talking. A place like this might be good for your sister. A place where folks take care of each other.
Seems like a lovely little community of kidnappers.
The Lord says, judge not.
They took us off the street.
Sometimes life takes you places you weren't expecting to go.
Life didn't bring us here, those men did.
Journeys end when and where they want to, and that's where you make your home.
This isn't our home.
If it isn't here, where is it?
This place gives me an uncomfortableness.
Shepard's got some kind of connection with the Alliance?
I know what it looks like. Still, it'd surprise me if he did.
This place is making Jane uncomfortable.
River's gone. So's the girl.
I'll check out back.
Can you people keep an eye on anybody?
I fixed them.
In your dress.
You have to eat.
Do you remember when we found those giant hodgeberry bushes on the Camersons' estate?
I took you away from there.
No.
I know I did. You don't think I do. I get confused. I remember too much. Some of it's made up, some of it can't be quantified, and there's secrets, and...
It's okay.
But I understand. You gave up everything you had to find me. You found me broken. It's hard for you.
Everything I have is right here.
You need to eat. Keep up your strength. We won't be here long. Daddy will come and take us home. And I'll get better. I'll get better.
These are better than the Camersons' berries.
They are. Except they're poison. You believed her.
You are such a brat.
Such a weirdo.
It's been a big day, what with the abduction and all.
Well, y'all don't have to sleep here. There's a house set aside for you. We've been looking for a doctor for a good while, so things are ready.
Her sister got killed. Mother got crazy, killed the sister. That one lived.
Ruby talked to you, honey? It's true what she's saying.
She's psychic.
The woman went out of her mind, tried to kill her 2 girls. No one's been able to get Ruby to speak even a peep. It's a miracle. That's what it is.
Ruby doesn't talk. Her voice got scared away. I hear crickets.
If Ruby didn't talk, how do you know?
My sister's...
A witch.
She's very good at...
Reading minds.
What's wrong?
And they shall be among the people.
She's a witch.
And they shall speak truths and whisper secrets, and you will know them by their crafts.
What are you talking about?
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
I knew it. She's a witch. Murder, murder.
Have you completely lost your mind?
Pretty nearly.
We got the wave at the Friedlichs. I had to leave your mother at the dinner table.
I'm sorry, Dad. You know, I would never have tried to save River's life if I had known there was a dinner party at risk.
Don't you dare be flippant with me. I just spent 2,000 credits to get you out of here, and I had to walk through that door, which goes on my permanent profile. Are you trying to destroy this family?
I didn't realize it would be so easy. Dad, I didn't do anything.
You were in a blackout zone.
Talking to someone who might be able to help River, and I'm going right back there.
I won't come for you again. You end up here, or get mixed up in something worse. You're on your own.
Parents are
Now,
dicks.
Are you coming home?
You're supposed to be the teacher here. What exactly is it that you teach?
The new doctor's sister's a witch. Saw things she couldn't.
No, River is not a witch.
Oh, witch.
She's just a troubled girl.
I'm sure that's true. I'm the patron here. Do you know what that means?
Yes, you're in charge. Ever since the old patron died.
That's right.
He was sick, and he was getting better. You were alone in the room with him.
This girl reads minds and spins falsehoods. She's a witch, and we must purge the devil from her with fire.
Which is it? She spin lies or read minds?
You're gonna be fine, Shepard. Alliance patched you up.
Alliance?
Yeah, they let us come, and they let us go. What kind of ident card gets a second reception and send off?
I am a shepherd. Folks like a man of God.
No, they don't. Men of God make everyone feel guilty and judged. That's not what I saw. You like to tell me what really happened?
I surely would. Maybe someday I will. It's good to be home.
Good episode.
Wants us to drop it to his men on the Cowan Fed base.
That'll be a hell of a lot easier to do without the two most wanted on board.
He is right, you know.
Yeah, simpler.
Well, I gotta come save him.
Take my life for hers.
The witch must die. God commands it.
No! Get away from her!
She has done nothing to you! If she dies tonight, it won't be God's will that killed her. It'll be you! Your lunacy, your ignorance!
It's not gonna stop us, Doctor.
Post alert.
Light it.
What?
Time to go.
On Serenity.
Well, look at this! Fears you got here just in the nick of time. What does that make us?
Big damn heroes, sir!
Ain't we just?
Sorry to interrupt, folks. Y'all got something that belongs to us.
This is a holy cleansing. You cannot think to thwart God's will.
Y'all see the man hanging out of the spaceship with the really big gun? I'm not saying you weren't easy to find. It was kind of out of our way, and he didn't want to come in the first place. Man's looking to kill some folk. So really, it's his will y'all should worry about thwarting.
Gotta say, Doctor, talent for alienating folks is near miraculous.
Yes, I'm very proud.
Cut her down.
The girl is a witch.
Yeah, but she's our witch. So cut her the hell down.
Yeah, but she's our witch. Jade's returning all this stuff.
Hey, Doctor. Glad you're back now on the ship.
Jade.
So finally, a decent wound on this ship, and I miss out.
Oh, you were busy trying to get yourself lit on fire. It happens.
Captain, why did you come back for us?
You're on my crew.
Yeah, but you don't even like me. Why'd you come back?
You're on my crew. Why are we still talking about this? Chow's in 10.
Mal's cool, man. That looks good. Well, that was a cool episode. I liked it. It didn't seem more Western-y than usual. If anything, maybe a little less Western-y than usual. I don't know where I got that from. So we got a hint that Shepard has something going on where the Alliance just was like, yeah, let's heal him and send him on his way, no questions asked, once they saw his ID card. So we're getting a hint that he's got some kind of backstory we don't know about. And what else? Oh, there's a lot of backstory kind of, you know, Simon and, you know, when River was gone, he started getting the hint that something was wrong through the letters. The parents seemed unconcerned. You know, for them to just go, for him to say, to bring up these points that she's talking about stuff we don't even know and this family that we don't even know, as if we do, you know, and then for them to say, oh, she's just playing one of her games. That seems past ridiculous. It seems a little bit more like they know, you know, almost like they sold her into this scientific experiment. Like in Monty Python. Gotta sell you for scientific experiments. It's like they know and they don't want Simon looking into it anymore. Also, and then, you know, threatening to disown him, you know, so he doesn't bring the family down and all this shit, you know. Seems like they know more. I mean, they don't, obviously they would, even if they didn't believe Simon entirely, they would look into it, you would think, rather than just being like, stop concerning yourself with this. So they seem suspicious to me. And it was cool seeing them as little kids too. I actually love that scene at the beginning. And then other than that, they just went to some backwater that wanted the doctor and tried to burn her as a witch. So we saw her read minds again. She totally read the mind of that little girl, basically. So and the leader who she was about to tell everyone he had killed the former leader, probably. And also we got Mal's loyalty to his crew, you know. That was actually great. I like Mal a lot. You know, he was going... There was... At first, I kind of was like, why is he leaving them? But I guess, actually, he was leaving them because... Well, this is maybe a little questionable, but... In his mind, it would have been taken longer to try to find the doctor than it would be to try to take off and get Shepard to a doctor. So he was kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. Save Shepard or go spend too much time looking for this doctor. So, you know, maybe they acted like he didn't, but maybe he always had the intention of like, of course I'm going to go back and get him. You know, but other people like Jane and stuff are throwing out like, all right, well, maybe we should leave him. And even Zoe was like, maybe it would be better. But Mal's like, fuck that. We're going to go back and save him. Which I knew they would, but I was a little... They kind of made it look at the beginning as if Mal was just going to say, screw him. You know, of course, Kaylee is not going to like that. So anyway, that was a cool episode. I liked it a lot. I mean... Yeah, I liked it a lot. It seemed very transitional, like a little piece of the stream that we're on, you know, the river that we're on, you know, it's some backstory of these guys, more hints at the mystery of River, some backstory of Shep. Just, well, it didn't have a super coherent singular plot. I mean, I guess if there was one, it was... But yeah, they just had to get Shepard saved. It was more of a vehicle to the future episodes. So, anyway, yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. But I really liked it. And, again, it didn't seem overtly more Western-y. Not sure where I got that. I felt like I heard that somewhere. One of the millions of comments. All right, anyway, well, thanks for watching, and, wow, it was a long outro. Thanks for watching, and, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you thought of the episode, what you think of this one, now that you don't have to worry about spoilers. All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.